Good morning, all of you. So, as we know that presently we are studying the properties of acids. Now, coming to the seventh property, once again we will just recall. So, as we know that acids react with the metal oxides, they will form respective salt and water. So, that is what our seventh property. So, if we take what is the general equation of the seventh property? Metal oxide
Metal oxide
react with
plus
what?
acid
Acid.
reacts with
They will form what? They will form
salt
respective
plus
salt
water.
plus water. So this is what we have studied in the last class. So coming to here, for example, if we'll take one example I already have taught you, that is zinc oxide will react with acid, hydrochloric acid, if we'll take, for example, which is to give what? Zinc chloride. Correct or not?
Chloride plus water.
Zinc chloride plus, we is to get what? Water.
Water.
So this is what it is. Now we have to balance it, I think. So we have to balance 2 Z and O. Is it balanced? Is it balanced? Not balanced. Correct? So again, we have to check it. So where we have to balance it? Can you able to say? I think Zn is not required. Here 2 is not required. Correct? Here 2 is not required. It is balanced now. You can check it. So ZnO plus 2 HCl will give you zinc chloride plus H2. Is it balanced or not?
Sir.
Yes. Now coming to here, let me take one more example, that is copper oxide. Copper oxide, if you will take, this is the example one. If you take the copper oxide recently also you may have studied. Copper oxide also we can call it as what? Copper will,
Iron 2 oxide. Iron 2
copper
oxide.
will burn in the air, it will form copper oxide. This is also we can call it as cupric
Yes.
oxide. Correct or not? Cupric oxide. What is the another name of this? Can you able to say? Copper is brown in color. Copper oxide, what is the color of this copper oxide? Anybody?
Brown.
Brown. Copper oxide I am asking. So also I can call this
So
as
red brown.
copper oxide, copper 2 oxide. Copper is red brown in color. Copper oxide is black in color. How many days we have used to study? Again you will say the same thing. So red brown is copper and copper oxide is black in color. You forgot it? So if you take copper oxide, cupric oxide or copper 2 oxide will react with hydrochloric acid. What is the state of hydrochloric acid? Anyone?
Aqueous.
Aqueous state will form. What is the products? Copper chloride.
Copper chloride plus water.
Understanding? CuCl2 aqueous state plus water. Understand all of you? This is what it will form. So now, what is the copper chloride color? This is what I am teaching here. Very, very important. This is MCQ. For that only I am teaching this. So what is the color of copper chloride? Twice. How we can identify copper chloride is forming? Copper oxide. Also we can call it as copper 2 oxide. Why it is called as copper 2 oxide? Anybody? Any answer? Why it is called as copper 2 oxide? Because Cu2 plus oxygen 2 minus. So if we write the formula, what it will come, Ra? Cu2 O2 will come. Do you understand all of you? So that is why this is called as copper 2 oxide. But we have to write it lowest fraction so that both will get cancelled. So we used to get what? Copper oxide, CuO. Also we can call it as cupric oxide. Please all of you remember cupric oxide. So basically in first chapter you guys will study copper. It will burn in oxygen, means in the air it will form copper oxide. Is it yes or no?
Sir.
So the color of the copper is brown color and color of the copper oxide is black. Have you forgot it? Now this copper oxide will react with the water, which will form what again? Copper plus one more substance it will form, not water, hydrogen. Hydrogen it will react, it will form what it will form?
Water.
Correct or not? This is what the reaction you have studied, and even it will came in your exam also, I think. Correct? Yes or no? This is the two equations you have studied in the first chapter, oxidation and reduction reaction. So that is, don't forget the colors. So here, what is the color of copper chloride? I am asking. Anybody? Please tell.
Green solution.
Blue color.
Green solution.
Very good. So the color of copper chloride is blue-green color. Please note it down. That is why I am teaching this example. So copper oxide reacting with hydrochloric acid, which will form which will form what? Copper chloride plus water. So the color of the copper chloride is blue-green color. Please write it down. Okay, now, sir, metal oxides, it is forming metals are expected to salt plus water. Now, let me see from my children, somebody you should tell, if instead of metal oxide, if it will react with metal hydroxide, what will happen? Metal hydroxide, please tell me, metal hydroxide reacting with acids, what will form? So here also, in this case
Salt plus
also,
water.
will form
Salt.
respect to salt plus water. This is what the general equation for oxides and hydroxides. Now, hydroxides, can you able to say the example, please? Anybody? Anyone example? Call to your friends, please. So many is not joined. Give a call to them. Make it fast. Pranav, tell me Pranav. Dina, metal hydroxide. Any example?
Sodium hydroxide.
Sodium hydroxide is reacting with acid, hydrochloric acid. If will take, what will form? Sodium chloride plus
Sodium chloride, sir.
plus
Water, sir.
2. Say, can able to say, suppose I will take magnesium hydroxide. So please tell me, it will react with the hydrochloric acid.
HCl.
Here.
Will give
MgCl.
MgCl2, MgCl2.
Cl2.
Magnesium chloride.
Ranjita,
2 plus water.
please tell me,
H2.
you have to make it. Are you clear? Here 2 will come, here also 2 will come. Is it balanced? Now you check it balanced or not. Fastly, how to check it, sir? Oxygens are 2 is there, so I'm trying to balance oxygen. Now
Yes,
chlorine,
sir.
one is
Balance, sir.
I'm trying to
Yes, sir.
balance chlorine. That's all. Hydrogens here only 2, so here 4 is there. 2 plus 2, 4. Balanced. Correct or not? Like that you can check it. Okay. Now calcium hydroxide. Please check it. CaOH twice. Please tell me. Hydrochloric acid. What will form? Calcium chloride.
CaCl plus
Calcium
CaCl3.
Cl2, correct? Calcium chloride plus water.
plus water.
H2O.
But H2, sir. HCl2, sir.
So, from this we have to conclude that whenever metal oxide or metal hydroxide react with the acid, what they will form? The respective, what is the products? They are the
Salt and
salt
water.
and water.
NaCl2
Salt means not NaCl. Please kindly remember. What is salt? It is some understanding like zinc chloride or copper chloride or calcium chloride or magnesium chloride. This all called as salts only. Do you understanding? Salt means
Yes, sir.
not
Sir, third is didn't balance this, sir.
which
Third
one?
equation.
This
Third
one.
equation.
Is it this
Ah.
one? Okay. Then it is balanced here. We no need to keep here 2. Then it is balanced. You check it. Is it correct? Few times it is. Yeah, now you check it. Is it
Yes,
correct?
sir. It is correct, sir.
Now it is balanced. Okay. So like
Sir,
this.
that first one, NaCl2 only, no, sir?
NaCl2, how it will come, Kevin? Kevin, Na is sodium plus 1, Kevin. Cl minus 1, Kevin. So if we'll cross exchange, NaCl only will come, Kevin. Magnesium 2 plus, Kevin. And chlorine is minus 1. If we'll exchange, it will come MgCl2. That is what I said you to learn formulas. Next, calcium 2A plus, 2 plus, Kevin. Minus 1. If we'll exchange it, you will get CaCl2, Kevin. Do you understand, Kevin? Yes or no? Respond.
Sir.
Okay, Kevin, you are not supposed to do this mistake. This is formula. Formula you are not supposed to do. That is based upon the valencies. That is what I said. If you don't know valency, you please first learn the valencies. Then only you can. So this is what the 7th property. Actually, my throat is like something paining. That is why my voice is also a little bit different today. So, but you have to adjust. So write it now. So metal oxide reacting with acids, it will form what? Respect to salt plus water. Same way, instead of metal oxide, if it will react metal hydroxide also, metal hydroxide plus acid, also it will form what? Respect to salt and water. Any doubt, anybody till here? Please ask me. Clear?
No, sir.
All of you,
Sir.
if you are clear with that, the most important one here, you may remember the color of copper 2 chloride. What is that called as? Copper 2 chloride color? Blue green
Brown
color.
color.
What is
Black
blue
color,
green
sir.
color?
Black.
Blue green.
Black color. Black color.
chloride I am asking. Copper 2 chloride, copper 2 chloride, copper 2 oxide, black in color. Copper 2 chloride is called as
Green color.
blue green color. This not only copper chloride. Please also remember copper 2 chloride.
Copper.
Copper 2 chloride. Please all of it. This is what if the second name will give 90% children unable to identify. That is what we have to make it the difference. You understand? Please note it down. Copper 2 chloride, which is present in which color? Blue green color. Do you understand all of you? This is what about the seventh property. So now if you'll observe here, instead of if you take here the magnesium that is only magnesium hydroxide. What is the formula? Magnesium hydroxide, anybody?
MgOH twice.
MgOH twice. So MgOH twice, magnesium hydroxide. This is what we are using in a drink called as milk of magnesia. So this milk of magnesia is a mixture. Do you understand? A homogeneous mixture which we are using for indigestion. What is that? Indigestion. So totally we are getting two indigestion substances, means we are using as a acidity to control our acidity or indigestion. We are using two substances. One is milk of magnesia, which contains what? Magnesium hydroxide. Please remember MCQs ra, milk of magnesia contains what contains it is? Like Nitin, it contains what? Milk of magnesia, MgOH twice. Same way, we have a second, one more acidity that is called as baking soda. What is the baking soda formula? Anybody? Last class I have taught you. Baking soda formula. Sodium
Hydrogen carbonate.
NaH. No, sodium hydroxide not. Baking soda we can call it as. What is that called as?
NaHCO3.
CH3OOH.
Sodium bicarbonate. Correct or not? So these are the two indigested chemicals are we used to call as acidity tablets or acidity things contains. These are the two substances, maybe milk of magnesia or maybe baking soda. That is why you can say if you are having any indigestion, our mother will say to drink the soda water, the baking soda which is dissolved in our water. That is what? Sodium bicarbonate and milk of magnesia. Please remember these two things for MCQ questions. So this is what the seventh property. You have any doubt? Anybody please ask me. So now coming to the eighth property of acids. This is the last property of acids. That is what we should call as acids have what?
Corrosive nature.
Acids have corrosive in nature. Corrosive nature. Please write it. This is what the most important property, and MCQs also used to come from this one. Any doubt till here? Anybody please approach me. Ask me. Others call Ra. So many is not joined here. This is who is this Yoga Sai? Please change the name. So many not yet joined. Make it call for them. So now coming to here, acids have corrosive in nature. So as we know that we have two kinds of acids. What they are? Please can you able to say? We have two kinds of acids. What they are?
Sir, organic acids and synthetic acids.
Next one is what?
And mineral acid.
Mineral
acid.
Now, coming to the organic acids, even though if you directly consume also, we don't have any kind of side effects or disadvantages for that. So organic acids is always benefited to the human body. So now coming to the mineral acids only. So mineral acids is always very, very dangerous to the human beings. Suppose if you take mineral acids, they will cause us what? If you take the mineral acids, they are not consumed. It is not good to consume, because if you take them, what will happen? The first action, they will cause us severe burns. Is it yes or no?
Sir, make a hole, sir. Make a hole.
So they will burn on the skin. That is what you have to remember. And also what will happen? They will attack and even eat up the materials, like even and the stone works, and that is why we can say them. If we keep on metals or stones and all the substances will start eaten up by this. They will attack, and also they will eat up heat up materials like cloth. If you pour the acid on the cloth will be burned and it will be disappear also. Means it will be eaten by the acids. Cloth, wood, metal, etc. Stones, etc. These all the things they have been eaten by the acid. If acid will falls on it, so means in the sense of that is why we can say acids are corrosive in nature. What we can say? Acids are
Corrosive nature.
said to be corrosive. Please note it down. Said to be corrosive. For example, if we'll take example, I am saying example. So, why we should call it as acids are corrosive? For example, if we'll take concentrated sulfuric acid. Concentrated, what is the symbol, Ra? Concentrated, CONC dot. This is what the symbol of concentrated. Whenever you will see this symbol indicating acid is very dangerous, remember that. Concentrated H2SO4, if you take here, what do you mean? If you take this one, if it will falls accidentally on the skin, just imagine, accidentally. It is not intentionally also. Unfortunately, if it will falls accidentally, then just what will happen? Anybody can say it will falls accidentally on the skin. What will happen?
Sir, it will burn. It will eat up the skin.
If it will falls on accidentally, it will falls on skin, or else it will falls on cloths or wood, etc. substances. Then it will cause a severe burn on the skin, and it will cut holes even in the cloth and burns in the wood, producing black spots on its surfaces. That is what you have to remember. One,
Damage also it will make.
yeah, it will damage the tissues of our body, or else even it will severe action also. It may cause us to death also. So what will happen? It will burns the skin. It will burns the skin, and what will happen? The cut. It will cut holes in the cloths. Cuts holes means wherever you will pour the acid. Suppose this is the cloth. If you pour the acid here, then here it will become hole. That is what cuts hole. And wood, what will happen? It will catch. It will catch even fire. It will produce the black spots. So black spots it will produce. So this black spots indicating what? What it will indicate? It is indicating it is reacted with what? Acid. Do you understand? Burning action is taking place. Like coal, it will form. So now, for example, I will show you. If you pour it on cloth or else any kind of substance, then how it will be happen? Please, all of you observe. If you take any kind of cotton cloth, for example, like in the sense of here you can observe in this picture, so you may understand why we can say acids are very corrosive in nature, because they will be eat up the materials. So here, please all of you kindly observe. So two pictures I am showing you here. This is a thin cotton cloth. What is this? Thin cotton cloth. Now I poured the amount of concentrated acid at this region. What is happening? Can you able to see here? What is happening?
It catches fire, sir.
So it will catch fire, or else it will create a black spots on the middle. It will make the holes. Have you noticed it? Here, hole is forming. The hole is forming. That is what. So concentrated sulfuric acid has burnt a hole in the cotton cloth. That is what you have to remember. So like this cotton cloths, wood and all, they will form the black spots and holes to burn, because all the material. So here, the material which is present here, the cloth, where it has been gone, it has been eaten by the acid. Do you understand, all of you? Eaten by the acid. Very, very dangerous. That is why, for example, I am saying, let me imagine, I will show you one more picture and you can understand. If unfortunately it will fall on our skin, what will happen, Ra? What I said, it will fall on our skin. What will happen? What will happen, Ra? It will cause us. Is it a
Severe burn.
That is why you can see. You may have watched in Google or news and all, acid attacks or acid accidents. Have you noticed it? Acid attacks, correct or not? So our face, even completely, the shape of the face, everything has been completely changed. That is what we should call as very, very dangerous. Even that acids are very low concentration only. So if you'll observe here, what is this indicating? Can you able to say this is the human hand, correct or not? Human hand, yes or no? So now,
Yes,
if
sir.
you observe here, because why the hand is burning like this? Can you able to say? Because the acid has been fall down. So because of acid fall down, the skin is burning like this. Do you understanding all of you? Not only the acid, bases also. I will say you that. So if the any kind of strong acids or mineral acids will fall down, then the skin will be burn like this. Do you understanding all of you? Now, for example, I am saying
sir.
you. Actually, even if you take the concentration of 30% acid, this is itself we can say concentrated acid. 30% sulfuric acid H2SO4, it will burn our skin like this. Understand? For example, unfortunately, some chemical reactions we have to use very highly concentrated acids, like in the sense of 90% acid is present. H2SO4. How much it is? How much?
90%.
90%. Now, nobody can use like these acids with nobody, humans cannot handle this one because very dangerous. Unfortunately, it will false also, it may causes severe burning. That is why this all the highly concentrated acids will be used by missions only. Now for example, this acid will fall on the skin. Just unfortunately imagine this is the spot where unfortunately that concentrated acid has been fall down. Within a fraction of second, you can able to see the hole here. Do you understand all of you? Completely the flesh, the bone, whatever present in this region, everything will be eaten up by the acid, and we can able to see the hole, which we can see the backside of our hand. That much highly dangerous one. Do you understand what I am saying? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? That is what how
Dilute
to.
acid
What?
fall on our hand means what, sir?
What?
Sir, dilute acid, sir.
Dilute acids also will causes burning, but not that much dangerous. That is what you have to remember. Okay, Karthikeyan?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, but everything is danger. All the mineral acids are dangerous if it is diluted or concentrated. But the severeness, the effect of burning of our skin or cloth or whatever it is depends on the concentration. That is what you have to remember. Is it okay? Yes. So now, if it comes to here, we have a three major, very dangerous common mineral acids, which are very dangerous, very corrosive in the concentrated form. Can you able to say what is that? Actually, we have a four
Sir,
mineral acids. We'll study.
HCl.
1 minute.
Sir, HCl.
We have a four mineral acids. In that, one is very weak acid. What is that? Not that much concentrated.
Carbonic acid. Carbonic acid.
What is the formula?
Carbonic acid.
Carbonic acid. Carbonic acid formula. Last class I have taught you. Carbonic acid. Check it and tell me. Carbonic acid. Nobody? Carbonic acid formula. Check your classwork and tell me, what is this?
H2CO3. Sir, H2CO3.
CO3. That is what? Carbonic acid. Only the mineral acid, which is weak acid. Do you understand? Remaining three acids you take. So the majorly, if you'll observe, all the three common mineral acids, which are sulfuric acid. Next one, can you able to say? Sulfuric acid.
Hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid.
And next one, hydrochloric.
Phosphoric acid.
Phosphoric acid illa. Common acid called as nitric acid.
Nitric acid.
You understand? So these are the three common mineral acids which are very corrosive. Which are very corrosive. Corrosive when they are in concentrated state. Do you understanding all of you? Concentrated. That is what you have to remember. What is the sulfuric acid formula? H2SO4. Next one, hydrochloric acid, HCl. Nitric acid, H3. Nitric acid, HNO3. Is it yes or no?
CO3.
That is what you have to remember. Phosphoric acid, if you want, you can remember H3PO4. What is that? H3PO4. Phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid. Please note it down. But These three things are called as the common mineral acids, which are very, very corrosive in nature, because most of the reactions will study with these three only. So very corrosive in nature when they are concentrated state. Clear? Any doubt? Please tell me. So that is why while we are using these acids, we have to be very careful, and whenever we are using these acids in the laboratory, these acids will never store in metal containers. They will ask you on MCQs why they are not storing these kind of metals in acids in metal containers. We cannot store. We will never store in metal containers. Why? What is the reason?
Sir, because hydrogen gas is releasing, sir.
That is not the reason. Why? That is what I want exact answer.
Sir, it is react with metal, sir. Acids react with metal.
Will never store in metal containers because they will react and they will form. They will be corrosive in nature, correct or not? That is what you have to remember. So they will start corrode and eat up the metal. Do you understand it? Corrode and eat up the metal container. That is the reason always we will never store these mineral acids. Not only mineral acids, any acid. You can see, suppose our mother is preparing pickle. Why she is not storing in aluminum or else copper or else some other kind of bowl? Why they are always storing plastic buckets or some kind of ceramic bowls? Can you able to say answer?
Because they are adding vinegar, sir.
They are adding vinegar. And suppose lemon pickle. Lemon contains one acid. Raw mango also contains acid. Like that, the pickle substances. Suppose if we'll take gooseberry pickle also we can prepare, correct? That is also contains what? Acid. So everything they contain some certain kind of acids. That is why always acids will never store in metal containers, because they will start reacting with that metals and they will make corrode and they will eat up the metal containers. Means some poisonous chemicals they will form, they will release, and also they will release what? Metals react with acids. What is the products? Metals react with acids. Please remember this property. Metal plus acid. What will form? For example, if we take
Salt plus water.
Salt plus water, sir.
Salt plus water.
zinc chloride plus
Hydrogen gas.
water. Salt plus hydrogen gas is the common thing. Do you understanding, all of you? That is what I want. You have to say that, but you are not saying. I don't want. Salt and water illa tarani. Check it. Metal plus acid. What is happening? Metal plus acid, not metal oxide. Metal oxides will form salt and water. Metal plus acid, I am asking. Please check it, all of you. Property number 4. Property number 4. Is it yes or no? What is this? Property 4, if you'll check it, you can understand. Metals react. Property 4. Metals react with acids. It will form respect to salt plus hydrogen gas. Common. Hydrogen gas is common. We have studied one more example. Experiment also I have told you. Zinc is reacting with H2SO4. What is the products? Can you able to say? Zinc sulfate.
H2SO4 plus H2, sir.
Hydrogen gas. So hydrogen gas is common when metals is reacting with the acids. That is why they will form respect to poisonous salts and as well as hydrogen gas. That is why no acids will store in the metal containers, because they will corrode the metals and they will start eaten up by the metals are eaten up by the acids. So acids will attack these metal containers. That is why we are not supposed to store. Then where we will store? Can you able to say where we have to store these mineral acids? Where we have to store the mineral acids? Any idea? Where we have to store
Glass containers.
mineral acids?
Glass containers, sir.
Always, if you go to your chemistry laboratory, always we can see these acids are present in glass or ceramic containers. What is that? Glass and ceramic containers. Ceramic. Our pickles and all, our mother will store in ceramic only. Correct or not? Olden days and all, if you'll observe. Nowadays, plastic. But ceramic containers. Still, you also in your home, you may having that ceramic. Understand? Jar we can call it. Pickle jars. Glass and ceramic we can store because they are not attacked by acids. Do you understand, Ra? They will never show any reaction with the acids. Please note it down. Not attacked by acids. That is the reason. They will ask you an MCQ where we have to store the acids. Any acids, mineral acids or organic acid, anything.
Organic
you have to
acid.
store in glass or ceramic. Why? What is the reason behind? Because they will never show any reaction or else they will never attacked by the acids. That is why we have to store always in glass or ceramic. Will you able to remember? Please tell me. Yes or no? So this is all about the strong acids. So what is the three dangerous acids? What is the three common dangerous acids? Arun Karthikeyan, Ashika, Harini. What is the three dangerous acids? Three dangerous mineral acids. Nobody? Padmavarshini, Jesse,
Sir, HCl, sulfuric acid and nitric acid.
Hydrochloric acid and nitric acid. Nitric acid.
sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, and nitric acid. The only mineral acid, Nitish, only mineral acid which is weak in nature. What is that, Pranita?
Carbonic acid.
Carbonic acid.
The formula of carbonic
H2CO.
H2CO3.
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 very, very important. Understand? So this is all about acids. So finally we have concluded that acids are very dangerous for us. Now, sir, is it only acids? Suppose if we consider strong bases, then what about the strong bases? Is it bases also dangerous in nature? That is what my question. So if you observe the strong bases, not weak bases, strong bases also, they are same dangerous as much as like acids. Do you understanding all of you? Strong bases, if you take the strong bases also we can call it. What is the also strong bases also? It means normally bases what?
Alkali.
If it will dissolve in water. So these strong bases, like for example, if you take strongest base, if you take, what is the strongest base, Ra? Sodium.
Hydroxide.
So this is also very, 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 very corrosive in nature. What is happening? Very corrosive in nature. Do you understanding, Ra? Very corrosive in nature, and they will also will attack our skin and metals same way like how our body has been done by the acids. Do you understanding all of you? They will attack and destroy our skin. So that is why you can see, in order to warn the people, strong bases also very dangerous, strong acids also very, very dangerous. Both are very, very corrosive in nature. So we will never store in metal containers. So strong bases also we have to store in water. Always we have to store in glass or ceramic containers. Do you understanding all of you? Ceramics, we have to store the strong bases also because they are also very corrosive in nature. They will also burn our skin. And corrode the metals. That is what you have to remember. That is why for one MCQ question I am showing you. Say here one MCQ question will come. They will give you some four symbols: X symbol, Y symbol, Z, or some other symbol. Let me take none of the above. Let me take. These are the three symbols I have given. They will ask you, what is the symbol, hazard warning sign of corrosive nature of concentrated mineral acids or concentrated strong bases, alkalis, which will representation. Suppose you can take current. What is the representation? Danger current. Two bones are present and middle one skull is present. Is it yes or no? Skull is present. This is what the symbol of dangerous transformers and all. Wherever the current high voltage is present, this is what the symbol. Is it true or not? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
No, this is the dangerous symbol. Like that, acids. Suppose I am using some acids in my laboratory. So what kind of sign I have to indicate for showing that here I am using a strong acids or strong bases? Can you able to say, please? Do you want to see that? This is the most MCQ question because maybe they will ask you in our exam, they will give you four symbols because they are saying that questions are not going to be very tough. It's not going to be very easy. It will be moderate. So that I am expecting like these questions also. Very simple. So this is what the symbol. Please draw in our classwork somewhere like a small, and you have to remember. What is this symbol, Ra? Anybody? Here burning cloth. You may notice it. Here burning hand. Have you noticed it? Hand has been buried. Here burns completely. Here's cloth also. So this is what the symbol. What is the symbol? Anybody? Arvind? Nitinath? Karthikeyan, respond here. What is this symbol indicating? This symbol is
Sir, dangerous acids.
hazard warning. Hazard warning. Please note it down. This is called as hazard warning sign off. Hazard warning sign off. For what pronoun? Warning sign off. Sign for the,
Acids.
sign for the corrosive nature. Corrosive nature of. Corrosive nature of what? Concentrated acids and as well as what?
Base.
That is what. Please draw the diagram, take the screenshot and remember, because few times we will forget the symbol, but anyhow while seeing you people will remember. But you have to know this the symbol. This is the symbol, hazard symbol, which will represent concentrated acids and concentrated bases, because they are very corrosive in nature and very dangerous, which will causes burning reaction to our body. That is the reason. Now here if you'll observe, always this kind of such a kind of hazard warnings if you'll observe, then you have to remember that here we have the signs of it, that always any kind of concentrated acids and concentrated bases, if you are using like they are using this kind of symbol on the can. Suppose if it is take, this is the a can of concentrated acid, then on the above the can they used to keep this symbol. That by seeing that symbol indicating, we have to understand that we are not supposed to handle with a direct, without safety, without gloves, without anything, security precautions. We are not supposed to handle that. This symbol is indicating what? Burning. This is very, very dangerous. You have to understand. Is it okay, all of you? Okay, that is what you have to understand. So the chemicals attacks living tissues, skin, or else any kind of non-living tissues also. That is why always you have to be very careful and protect yourself and ourselves from these dangerous chemicals. This is what we are indicating. So this is all about the 8 properties of acids. Any doubt, anybody? Please ask me. If you'll understand this, now one sample question I will ask you. Can you able to answer it? How many of you ready? Are you ready for the sample question? I'm asking.
Sir.
Okay. Write the question. Metal compound A. You have to answer it. Metal compound A. Let me see who will answer. Metal compound. If you